can the simple word hello consist of 1,000 HTML nodes, even though the word itself has only 5 characters? And the answer is yes. So in this web dev quickie, I want to show you a method from the DOM API that is barely used, but it can be extremely helpful when working more on low-level utilities, such as when working with, for example, rich text editors. So yeah, let's have a look at the inspector first. So you can see that there's basically just this text hello. And even if I double click it, like the inspector doesn't tell me that there's any more nodes. And in the code, what we have is basically a checker that just runs an interval every 300 milliseconds. And it just updates the number of nodes within this resulting text here. So now, how come there can be 1,000 nodes? So what I did is actually I ran an array with 999 entries. And within this array, I created empty text nodes and I added them. And since they are empty, they're not shown. They're also not shown in the inspector. Now you could say, okay, David, this is an artificial use case, like this will never happen, but that's not true. So if you work with stuff like rich text editors or, I don't know, like merging samples, like for example, I don't know, Git merging, and you have text nodes from one end and text nodes from the other end, this can easily happen. So let me show you a sample. First of all, I want to reload such that we actually just have one node. And I also want to make sure that the resulting text is empty. And then what we do is we will just simply take the 2 text nodes from text 1 and text 2. And since they actually only contain one node, we can access the text nodes by just accessing text 1 text is basically text 1 and then child nodes and then basically the first node. That should be the text node. And text 2 text, same thing. All right, text 2. And now the result is basically written to the resulting text. So we do resulting text, append child, and then go like text 1 text and text 2 text. And if we reload, what you will see is even though it seems like it's one text, it actually consists of 2 nodes. And now you could argue that I could have simply used, I don't know, inner text or inner HTML, but the problem is those can be really bad for performance. Like adding a new node is most often, if you can, the best option that you have. For example, even worse, if you have inner HTML and there's other elements such as web components, they will be completely reevaluated, which is the worst thing what you can do for performance. And maybe it even breaks your application. So how to fix this? Well, that's very easy because there is something that's called normalize. And you can simply call resulting text.normalize, and it will make sure that adjacent text nodes will become one text node. So if I save this and I update, it's just one text node. Yeah, and that's basically it, a web dev quickie. Have fun.